This is activity 12 in the level 1 electronics series, and in this one we're going to look at series resistors. To access this and all the other activities in level 1, visit jb.works and type in the TMT code at the bottom at the search prompt. What we're looking at in this circuit is what's called a series resistor circuit. So normally you'd have one resistor. If I take another resistor and I put them so they're in a line and they form a continuous line, that's a series circuit. So the current goes in this end and it will go through both of them and come out the other end. And because you've got two resistances added in series, the resistance is additive. So if, for example, these two resistors are 1K each, the combined resistance as the current sees it will be 2K or double. This is our built-up circuit, and so what it means having two resistors in series is that the LED is going to get less current because you've got twice the amount of resistance. And you can see this if I remove this jumper and just connect in one resistor. The LED is quite a bit brighter. It's not very clear on the video, but it's definitely brighter than if I was to reconnect the series resistor, therefore doubling the amount of resistance. So next we'll see what we need and then build it. For this activity you need one charged JackBord, a JackBord top, and 7 short female to female jumper wires. This is the circuit diagram. So you can see down here we've got the 3 volts, and then that goes into the first of our two 1K resistors. And so the first one is here, and it basically goes between pins 1 and 2. Then our next 2K resistor uses the next set, so it's pins 3 and then pin through to pin 4. And the power is basically going through here to the first resistor, out through the white jumper, around into the second resistor, and out through the red jumper or the orange jumper into the LED. Right, to put it together, we just put the top on top, and we just quickly get the power going in. Yeah, 3 volts. Five volts. Okay, so that gets us power into the top. So the next thing we're going to do is, first of all, we take a yellow jumper and connect it to pin 1 of the 1K resistor. So that's going to be our first resistor. Then the second one is going to go into pin 2. And so that's the opposite pin on the other side. Then we're going to take the end of this jumper and connect it to pin 3, which is the input side of the second resistor. And then we're going to take our other jumper and we're going to connect it onto pin 4, which is the out of the second resistor, and then into the yellow LED, and then finally go from the yellow LED's negative line to ground, and the LED turns on. And that's how we make the circuit for this activity. Have a look at this example which shows the finished circuit and compare yours against it. So basically we have 3 volts coming in through this jumper, goes into the first resistor, then the white one loops back into the second resistor, and then on to the LED. Now that you've built the circuit and seen the effects of the series resistance, do an experiment. So try using some 10K resistors in series or adding more 1K resistors and see what happens to the brightness of the LED as you increase the number of resistors in series. For more information, visit jb.works.